Hey everyone, Dan Lotz here. I just want to talk about cinematic universes, specifically how the current modern cinematic universe relates to the past. Cinematic universes like Marvel, DC, Star Wars are all the rage. And I think it'd be interesting to see how that relates to past cinematic universes that we really haven't talked about as a culture. We all know about franchises like Godzilla or the Universal monster horror films that were all kind of loosely connected in a cinematic universe. You could say James Bond is a cinematic universe of sorts. But I really want to talk about my favorite cinematic universe, which is the Zatoichi franchise. What's amazing about this franchise is that it's 25 films as well as a TV show. I never actually watched the TV show, but I think this TV show has over 145-minute episodes. This is one cinematic universe connected with one actor. Multiple directors, multiple production studios, but the same actor played the same character over 25 films. It's really special because you can see the character grow and change over these films, and a lot of these films are self-referential to the past films that they are connected to. What I think is really unique is that this is very strange for a cinematic universe, especially in the past. I think in the past, a lot of cinematic universes are connected by a creature or a monster or a character that kind of can always be modified and changed. But with Zatoichi, I think that the character is basically the same. He always does the same things in each franchise film, and each film he really remains kind of the same character. And they follow a very similar formula to stuff like Marvel or Star Wars or DC. The story is very simple. It's usually Zatoichi comes in, he has to help some people, and by the end of the film, he realizes that he is no longer needed there and he must leave in order to not hurt anyone further. And this formula can kind of trace back also to like Westerns. They're very formulaic, but each story is very unique and engaging, and I love that about the Zatoichi franchise. Another thing that makes this cinematic universe unique is how it has crossovers as well. Most franchise films in the past didn't really do crossover movies, but they actually had Zatoichi meet the character Yojimbo from the Akira Kurosawa movies. And it's really unique to see that even in the past, there was already the idea of doing crossover films that use multiple characters from multiple franchises and multiple different films. If you're looking for something different, if you're looking for something that's not just the cookie cutter Marvel CGI fest, I think this is a really good way to satisfy a similar aesthetic. It has action, it has drama, it has characters, it has a kind of a repetitive storyline, sort of like the Marvel franchises, but I think it's done in a very unique and interesting way. And I love how each film sort of plays off the other films. And I think this would be very enjoyable, especially for people who are interested in the cinematic universe. I think it's great to look back to our past as filmmakers and as film fans and see where some of these amazing concepts were first generated. And I think that the Japanese filmmakers that made this franchise really put a lot of love and care into this, and I think it's a very unique franchise, and I would love for you to check it out if you get a chance. So thanks for watching, and consider subscribing to this YouTube channel so I talk about more obscure films or other things, but we'll be talking a lot of filmmaking on this channel, so please consider subscribing. Have a good one.